Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And this video is about PHOTOGRAV. And somebody sent me this cat picture. And for the one I'm doing it for until we talk again on email, she wanted 11 by 14 and she wants it engraved on basswood. The picture's square, so it's kind of hard to make it 11 by 14. But with it selected, I took the crop tool and I cropped out some of the background. Make sure you get all those ears. And then I'm going to hit crop. Now, I made my page 11 by 14. If we hit P, put it in there. So if you don't stretch it, it will, well, you know what? It might even fit now. So with my ratio locked, I'm going to make it 11. So it's actually a little bit bigger, but we can squish that down and make it 14. It didn't squish it down too much. She wanted to remove the background. And I agree, but not in this case. I think we need the background. But if you want the background taken away, I'll help you do that too. So what you do, I'm going to Control X to get rid of those because I can bring them right back. I put that cat in the center of the page. I don't want anything else on the page but the cat. I'm going to go to bitmap and resample, and I'm going to make this 300 dots per inch. Just adds more detail to it. Then I'm going to go to bitmap and I'm going to go to mode and turn it to grayscale. Okay. Then we open up PHOTOGRAV, and I've already done it. So what I'm going to have to do is shut this down. And I'm going to open image. I put it under my desktop. Let me make sure. I'm going to put cat gray. And it's going to open it up. Now it's going to ask me select material. And she said basswood, so it actually has a basswood. I'm not a big fan of doing pictures on wood. It works, but I do a lot with black granite. And if you could get some black granite cut to 11 by 14, it's pretty remarkable. But let's try the basswood. And I'm going to say okay. Then I'm going to go to resize, and it's just a hair over 11 by 14, 300 dots per inch. So I'm going to just say cancel. The interactive mode, we don't really have to do anything, and I'm going to go final process. And that's what it looks like. It actually, I think, gives it a brown tint. Now, I'm not going to save it because I've already got it saved. So I go back to Corel, and I'm going to Control V for paste. Oh, must have not hit it. So let's get rid of this. There's the original picture. This is what I'm going to send you. Now, instead of wasting a piece of wood that's 11 by 14 if it doesn't work, what I would do in this case is take, I don't know what size your laser bed. Let's say your laser bed is 24 by 12. Okay. And then you'd have to turn this picture the other direction. To get it to fit in there, you go 90 degrees. And then put it, put your wood in top left corner, put that in top left corner. But what I would do in this case, instead of wasting a piece of wood, if you have a piece of scrap basswood or even on the back, make a copy of this. Take this one. Let's zoom in here. Take this one and make sure you've got it selected. If you don't have it selected, the other one's going to disappear. And go to the crop tool. And I would crop out. I must not have had the crop tool. I had the knife tool. And I would take an eye and that nose and some whiskers, and I would crop that out. Then you're only wasting a piece of wood and you could actually, I do not suggest to make it smaller, but you could crop out some more, because PHOTOGRAV has put dots per inch in there. I mean, if you look at all the little bitty dots, and they're bitmap type dots. So if you don't want to do a 4-inch run, you could crop it out some more, but make sure you've got it selected. And maybe just do the eye. I would maybe, you know what, let's go here, let's clear that. And let's pick the eye and part of the nose. Try to make it as small as you can and crop it. So now we're only on a piece of wood that's 2.5 by 2.5. And put that in your laser and run it at 300 dots per inch, and whatever laser manual you have. I can't remember, she might have told me. Just run it off the menu. Don't do any dithering, or just run it normally, because PHOTOGRAV's already done that for you. And then run it at whatever speed you suggested. If you need help with that, email me. But then if that doesn't look good, run it again at a different speed. That way, when you run this whole cat, those parts will still be the same. You don't want to enlarge it or reduce it. I mean, look at that. So all these things are going to be dark black engraved, or somewhat black. This is not going to be engraved at all, so it's going to show the wood. And I just wonder, is it transparent? I haven't done a lot on wood, object order, back of page. So no, it's not transparent. There's actually white in there. So you're not, I mean, that's, the white is just not going to engrave, where these little dots. And I'm real curious, and people do this inside Corel. A good friend of mine, Jason Ram, actually has a video on how to do this in Corel, and he teaches some classes, and it's remarkable. He does mainly on acrylic, black painted acrylic, and that's another substrate you could try. You would do it just like if it was granite, but just take a piece of glass or a piece of acrylic and paint it black, and then it'll engrave everything off. But then when you do that, you probably have to reverse the image, because if we did this image for tile, like a black granite tile, well, let's just do that, see what it says. So let me back that one out, open the image. That's the engineered one. There's cat gray. This time let's pick a material and let's make it black granite. And then we don't have to resize it, and let's go. I always go cancel and then final process. And I'm going to have to name it something else. And then I'm going to go save image as 2. I'm just going to call it 2. Okay. Then let's go to PHOTOGRAV. Now, PHOTOGRAV is a bought software. It's probably pricey, but I've had it for 18 years, and I see the difference in the two. This is for PHOTOGRAV on a black granite tile or painted, so everything's backwards. Where this is wood, where you want the dark to burn in, and on this you don't want the dark to burn in, because the dark is going to be a gray on tile. Anyway, but I'll send you this file, and you'll have to change your bed size or whatever it is. But it's a pretty neat program. But if you need help further than that, just let me know. I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching. And I'll put a link to PHOTOGRAV at the bottom of the video.